Chapter 7. Mendeleev organized the periodic table by using similarities in the properties of elements. Valence electrons are electrons in the highest occupied energy level of an electron's atoms. Look at the group number to find the number of valence electrons in an atom of a representative element. Electron dot structures are diagrams that show valence electrons as dots. The octet rule is when forming compounds, atoms tend to achieve the electron configuration of a noble gas. An octet is a set of 8. To achieve a complete octet, metals lose their valence electrons to form a complete octet, and nonmetals tend to gain electrons or share with other nonmetals to achieve a complete octet. When an atom loses valence electrons, it produces a cation, a positively charged ion. When a neutral atom gains negatively charged electrons, it produces an anion. The name of an anion usually ends in "ide". Halide ions are the ions that are produced when atoms of chlorine and other halogens gain electrons. Ionic compounds are composed of cations and anions and are electrically neutral. Ionic bonds are bonds that are ion to ion. Chemical formulas show the kinds of and numbers of atoms in a substance. Formula units are the lowest whole number ratio of ions in a compound. The valence electrons of metal atoms can drift freely and are mobile, are usually called the sea of electrons. Metallic bonds are bonds from metals to metals. Metal atoms are compact and in orderly patterns. Body-centered cubics are when every atom has 8 neighbors. Examples: sodium, potassium, iron, chromium, and tungsten. Face-centered cubic are when every atom has 12 neighbors. Example: copper, silver, gold, aluminum, and lead. Hexagonal closed packed are when every atom has 12 neighbors and is different from face-centered cubic because of its hexagonal shape. Examples are magnesium, zinc, and cadmium. Alloys are mixtures made up of 2 or more elements. At least one of the elements is a metal. Alloys are important because their properties are superior to those of their component elements. Examples of a common alloy are sterling silver, cast iron, stainless steel, spring steel, and surgical steel. Ductile means it can be drawn into wires, and malleable means that it can be hammered or forced into shapes. These are all metals. And I'm done.